Before we cover Gabimaru's final form in the entire show, let's first quickly cover Flower Tao Gabimaru. Although Gabimaru was a lot more powerful now that he learned how to use Tao, he still wasn't strong enough to defeat the Tenzin. This was clear in his and Yuzuriha's fight against Ran. It started off like most of their other battles with the Tenzin, with them managing to get the better of Ran while he was still in his human form. However, Ran's transformation into his true form changed everything. So in a last-ditch effort to survive the encounter, Gabimaru injected himself with Flower Tao that they got from the remains of another fallen Tenzin named Mudan. You see, Flower Tao is basically a life force used by the Tenzin to achieve their regeneration, so by consuming it, Gabimaru got an instant power boost along with crazy regeneration. And although this sounds great, Flower Tao is super risky to use. For one, infusing your body with it initially gives you a euphoric high, which then leads to a process called arborification. Simply put, arborification turns a person into a plant. At least, that's what usually happens, but in rare instances when a person has an unbending will to live, the Flower Tao user instead enters an entirely new state of being. Basically, they turn into a superhuman with the ability to heal from almost any injury. On the downside, it also means that you pretty much wouldn't be a normal human anymore. So it's a trade-off, and it's one that Gabimaru was willing to take during his battle against one of the more powerful Tenzin in the story. Anyway, back to their fight. This power-up allowed Gabi to survive Ran's assault, as he regenerated from the monster's attacks. Ultimately, Gabimaru's Flower Tao form was enough to help Yuzuriha find an opening and hit Ran right in his weak spot. Gabimaru's Flower Tao was also proved to be valuable when he was forced to face Kinkakubo and Gingakubo, a pair of Iwagakure shinobi who were sent to execute him. However, their mission failed miserably, as Gabimaru had already become more or less immortal at this point due to the Flower Tao coursing through his body. Using his mastery of Tao, Gabimaru was able to easily sense the duo's attacks in advance, which granted him a victory. Afterward, Gabimaru almost lost control of the Flower Tao in his body after it sensed Zujin in their Bankao form. This resulted in Gabimaru almost becoming arborified. However, thanks to his iron will and his control of Tao at this point, he was able to prevent himself from turning into a